Attractive women are definitely okay with taking turns when it comes to sharing a guy that they like. And maybe sharing is not the perfect word, but I'll let you be the judge based on the situations I'm going to give you. They are willing to take turns though, and that's what we're going to talk about. And then I want to give you this insight, guys, because I want you to think about this. If you're out here, maybe you're not in a relationship right now. If you're in a marriage, this story won't apply to you, but it's still information on how women work so you can gain an understanding. But if you're in a relationship, maybe just boyfriend, girlfriend, this could apply to you. Or if you're just single, you're out here dating different women, this can be something that it's just good information. It's just a cool story I want to share and give you some information on how women work. But attractive women always lead you to another attractive woman. And I'm going to start from the beginning on this so you can gain context to how I know this. As always on my channel, I share personal stories so that way I'm not telling you anything outside of something I saw on the internet. I'm not reacting to a video. I'm literally just giving you actual stories from my own experience. I am 35 years old, whether I look like it or not. And for this story that I'm going to give you, I'm going to do some short stories today. I'm going to start off when I was 16 years old, because that was the start of like the peak of where I really started gaining momentum and experience dealing with women. And you could argue, yes, in high school they aren't women at that time, but it is still valuable information I started picking up at this moment, because the patterns just repeat. Even as you get older, the women still do the same thing that the girls did in high school. It's just a little bit different, but still pretty much the same behaviors. And so we're gonna start back when I was 16 years old. First woman to help me learn this lesson about attractive women. They don't mind having somebody else's leftovers, some other attractive girl's boyfriend. They don't mind taking him next. They don't care. And this is how I found out. I was 16. I participated in a talent show at my high school. Me and one of my friends. First time I ever participated in a talent show, we won the talent show. After winning the talent show, I was walking around, people congratulating me. This shot me up to instant high school celebrity status because the whole high school saw it. There were other people that were in other high schools in my city or other schools in my city. They were there too. So I was instantly shot up as a high school celebrity in some regard. A girl comes up to me. She says, "Hey, I'm going to be going to your school next year, and I wanted to give you my number." This is the first time I ever experienced anything like this, because now I can imagine what celebrities actually go through. I said, "Oh, okay. What's your name? Blah, blah, blah." I talked to her for a little bit. I said, "Okay, I'll hit you up." Over the summer, we started dating. Now, the girl is getting ready to come to my school, so I know, okay, well, she's going to come to my school, and I started meeting some other friends that she knew at the school. School year starts. We've been dating for about 3 months now, and I find out that one of her goals for me, she planned a goal that she wanted me to take her V card from her. At this time, I'm 16. I'm terrified of this idea because I don't know what comes with that. I'm saying, oh man, she's going to be latched onto me even more, because she already seems like she's in love with me after 3 months, and it's kind of clingy. I didn't know what to do with that. I wasn't flattered as much as I should have been, I guess. But she had plans that on her birthday she wanted me to take her V card. I said, okay, maybe, we'll see. But really, I was planning on an escape route. Fast forward, I break up with her before her birthday. She's an attractive girl too. She was semi-popular, attractive, so other people knew her, and other people thought she was attractive. Broke up with her, crushed her heart. She cried. And then when I got back to school, high school, a lot of her friends started coming up to me asking me, how could I do this to her? I'm a scumbag, blah, 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 blah. So immediately I thought that girls hated me for breaking up with her. But what happened next threw me off. One of the girls that I saw as her friend, she hung out with her some, they communicated some. She comes up to me one day, and she's happy that I broke up with her, because now she sees it as her turn. Now she's attractive too, and I'm like, wow, okay, well, let's roll with this. I don't date the other girl. Let's go with this. And this is similar to, let's think about it this way. They were all in the same circle. It's like dating one cheerleader on the cheerleading squad. You break up with that cheerleader, the next cheerleader wants you on the cheerleading squad. And then the next cheerleader wants you. And that's because when you're dating that one beautiful girl, they're learning about all the great things about you. When they see that girl's in love or she's happy that she's with you, they're thinking, dang, I wish I could have something like that, or I wish I could find out what that is like. So she already had an idea in her head of what she was probably going to experience. And then with the fact that sometimes they want to be the first one to sleep with you, or they want to be one of the ones to sleep with you so they can say that they experienced this person. I guess the women saw me as attractive at that moment. I don't know what you think. If you're a guy watching this, you wouldn't even be thinking about that. But I guess those women saw me as attractive. Anyway, talk to her. Eventually, we talked for a few weeks, and next thing you know, we get down to the business. And that was all because she saw me date her friend, or supposedly her friend. This is when I learned maybe the friend rule isn't as cool, isn't as strict as I thought, because after I dealt with her, guess what? One of the other girls that I thought was in their circle found out that she lived very close to me. We started talking, like she gave me some attention and started trying to get a hold of me next, because nobody knew about the second girl. We kept it discreet. So now this girl comes at me and she wants some too. It's interesting what you learn about women when you just watch their behaviors. She also wanted me to take her virginity, because this is high school. Some people do not have, not everybody's going to be active in high school. I guess you could say it's normal, not normal, whatever. Long story short, with that one, I chose not to take her virginity as well, because that was, to me, I don't want that. I feel like I'm not trying to have anybody really attached to me, and I feel like that would do that. But I did flirt with her, hang out at her house and stuff. We hung out privately and almost done something, and then I left it alone. Fast forward again, we get to the next summer, and the ex-girlfriend that I had, she's still talking to me. She's still communicating with me, because obviously she was infatuated with me. And I guess she slightly recovered from the breakup. She introduces me to her cousin over the summer break. Her cousin is more beautiful than her, in my opinion. I'm like, wow, I want the cousin. The cousin, knowing that I dated her cousin, ends up inviting me to hang out with her privately, separately, like just me and her. And I'm like, well, is that going to be a little weird? Because I dated your cousin. They don't care about none of that. She invited me over. Long story short, with her, I went over plenty of times, just me and her, to her house. Met her mother. Mother was cool. And this girl, she was actually just out of high school, and I was still in high school, believe it or not. Ended up messing around with her for a little bit, and then she had a baby already. And when we were about to get down to it, her baby started waking up. And then I got a wake up call. I said, you know what? I don't really want to mess with a chick with a baby. I'm in high school. What am I doing? So I basically just dipped after that session. Like when we were messing around, we were making out, all that touchy feely stuff. I dipped out, and I just decided to never return to her house again. But that was literally 3 or 4 women that all linked together. They all knew each other. They all knew that I dated the girl that it started off with. They did not care. They did not care. And this even happened even when I went into college as well. As I went into college, there was one girl. You know what? This is a 9.5 minute video. I'm going to end it here. But if you want to hear more examples and stories, let me know down in the comments below. But keep in mind, one attractive woman will lead you to another attractive woman. They do not care. They don't mind trading off who gets to take turns.